Used to think when I was younger, oh, if I just had this little tattoo, it would go with my aesthetic. No, you don't need that. Your beauty comes from within. Instead of trying to do enhancements on the outside, you know what? We be forgetting to do enhancements on the inside. Women are regretting their tattoos, especially when they get them young, at a young age, more than likely on an impulsive decision. And one of the top reasons why women get tattoos is because of their identity, their self-expression. Your confidence and your identity is not gonna come from doing things to your body. And if you make that tattoo decision based off of emotions, you're not gonna like that tattoo anymore either. So if it's partner related, getting it young, it's an emotional or impulsive choice. If the quality work is terrible, you might not like it. And then your values and stuff always change over time, most likely. Ladies, I'm back again with another video. I am back. This time I'm going to be reacting to a couple of videos of women saying that they regret their tattoos. I do have a tattoo and it's on my neck. It's small, it's some words, but that's it. I didn't get any more. I learned and noticed that as you get older, you start to regret your tattoos. So I want to react to these videos because now they have tattoo removal. It's been a thing for a couple of years now, of course. It's not new. But they have tattoo removal, which seems to be way more painful than getting the initial tattoo. But there's women who regret their tattoos. You don't want to get something in the spur of the moment and then regret it later on, especially if you have a whole lot of tattoos. I remember when the tattoos on your face was a trend and the girls were getting like little hearts on their face and stuff. But you just want to really think about what you're doing, and piercings, like facial piercings too, and tattoos. So let's go ahead and we're just gonna jump right in, and I'm gonna drink my little beet and apple juice.
Okay, now I don't know who's with me, but as I am in my mid-20s now, I wish I never got tattoos. I wish I never got tattoos. I feel like it is so nice to see a woman without tattoos. And honestly, I wish I would have never put so many stickers on this Bentley. Like, and I got like multiple tattoos and they're big. Like, I wish I never would have got tattoos. That is something that I do think is true when your parents tell you wait till you get older to do something, because I done so much when I was younger that now that I'm older, it's like I just wish I didn't get them, because I got them at such a young age. Okay.
So statistically, women are regretting their tattoos, especially when they get them young, at a young age, because it's more than likely on an impulsive decision. And the things that you like when you're young, maybe in your early 20s, your 19, 20, you tend not to like it when you get older. Your taste buds change. It's getting a little dark in here. The sun's out, but it's just getting a little dark. So people say placement is important. Placement, I have 4 small tats. I legit forgot them because of where they are. Maybe placement does matter, but I mean, you can still regret it. Maybe placement matters because you might forget that it's there. For example, I got one on my neck. I don't see it all the time, really rarely. And I know once I get some hair, once I let my hair grow out, because it's right here behind my ear, you won't be able to see it at all. It says I'm in enemy territory. People are slowly realizing that everyone looks better without tattoos. I don't think people are slowly realizing it. It's something about the clean girl look, the look where you just bare, you don't have any tattoos. It just gives you such a clean, refreshing look. It really does. So will everybody want their tattoos back? when the clean aesthetic trend is over. I don't think it's a trend. I have 0 tattoos. I'm actually glad mine is somewhere you can't see it. It looks cleaner and polished. I only have 2 because I love the clean look. People only know I gave tattoos is if, oh, I have tattoos, is if I tell them, women with no tats. Yeah, y'all might want to reconsider that tattoo that's on your Pinterest board. You never know, especially the relationship tattoos. I've always seen those. Pretty much those are highly regretted. Let's watch this other video. I know when my dad passed away, I wanted to get a tattoo. I'm so glad I didn't get that. But when I was at that age, what was I, 16, 17, it looked nice. You know what they say, if you really want something, wait. Just wait. Just like if you want a product, wait. Put it in your Amazon cart, put it in a cart, but don't get it right away. Just wait and see if you want it months from now. If you don't even think about it, you really didn't want it.
My thoughts on tattoos. There's nothing wrong with a tattoo as long as you put it in places where you can conceal them. Here's the thing. If you're not an artsy-fartsy girl, if you're not into like the super arts, the biker life, one day you may change your mind. One day you may wake up and say, you know what? I don't really love this tattoo anymore. Like, I have a tattoo on my chest. I have a tattoo on my bum bum. I have a tattoo on my face. What if when I wake up 10 years from now, I don't like it? Then what? It may look cute. And this is the thing. It may look good on your 20-year-old body. It may look good on your 20-year-old face, those tattoos. But when you hit 30, it don't hit the same. It's not as cute as it was as 21. When you hit 40, when you hit 50, baby, it's not that cute. It's not that cute.
Ashley, she gives good advice, and I really hope we listen to this, y'all, and take it into consideration. Your beliefs might change. You might really like this particular thing. You get it tattooed on you years later. You might not like that no more. And if you make that tattoo decision based off of emotions, you're not going to like that tattoo anymore either. So if it's partner related, getting it young, it's an emotional or impulsive choice. If the quality work is terrible, you might not like it. And then your values and stuff always change over time, most likely, or what you're interested in change over time. Consideration. Let's watch one more.
Good morning, you guys. Transparency post. So I am married. I am in my 30s with 4 beautiful children. I think one of my biggest regrets in my life, I'll be honest, you guys, is my tattoos. Like, I literally hate my tattoos. Not only do I hate my tattoos, I think I hate the places that I chose to get them when I was younger. I remember my mom did not want me to get tattoos. Like, don't get tattoos. She did not want me with tattoos on my body, and obviously me being hard-headed, I decided to do it anyway, and now I'm living in my 30s, y'all, regretting my tattoos every day. I was just doing what I wanted to do, and now I'm living with it. I even have to find clothes that actually cover up my tattoos. I've grown so much.
Can we just take into consideration, like, this is when women think about their tattoo placements. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but when it's time to wear a wedding dress or a ball gown, you're going to a red carpet, and you have to wear a actual gown, you know, like an event dress. Y'all know what I'm talking about, like an actual. That's really when you really think about the tattoos. Maybe it's just me, but I know for my wedding dress or when I'm going to events, I never had like visible like any other tattoos, but I know for me, with the wedding dress, it's just, I always wanted my skin to be bare. Like, it's just, I don't know, that's just me. I always wanted my skin to be bare. Or even wearing dresses for events, I just wanted my skin to be clean and, you know, that clean, polished look.
As a person and as a woman, and looking back at my younger days, is like, I couldn't even tell you guys why I chose to get those tattoos. That's something I literally regret. When I say every day, like, I hate my
and this falls in line with one of the previous videos I did, when you do things because you want to, you just do what you want to do, you're doing whatever you want to do, you have that rebellion spirit, you tend to regret the things that you've done 9 times out of 10. So if you know you got a rebellion spirit, you might need to get that checked out. You might not saying that in a bad way, y'all. I'm oh Lord, please forgive me. But I'm saying you might need to check in with yourself. Seriously. Check in with those decisions that you're making. You gotta have some type of morals and standards that you go by when you're doing stuff, because you can regret stuff. Now, tattoos, this is something a little minor, but it could be a major decision. Y'all know, a major decision. So you might need to, work some stuff out within yourself.
Tattoos, y'all. I hate them so much. Like, I don't even want people to know I got tattoos. I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 tattoos total. That's one of my goals, y'all, is to find somebody to remove.
And 9 times out of 10, you gotta get them removed, and that's painful. Let's watch this one. I know people make fun of Krishan, or she's always, in the media. But her getting her tattoo removed or getting that tattoo on her face is something that a lot of women go through. You get tattoos on an impulsive decision, and at least she's being transparent about it, because that's what a lot of young women go through. So I looked up what are some of the common reasons statistically why women get tattoos. It's most likely for identity. But I'm here to tell you, as your sister, your online internet sister, so let me go back to the statistics. Statistically, one of the top reasons why women get tattoos is because of their identity, their self-expression. Now, here's just a little tippy tip. Your confidence and your identity is not gonna come from doing things to your body. Just like, or similar to the BBLs, the Botox, all the physical enhancements. If you're not right within, none of that is going to matter. You might feel good for a little bit. You get off the table, you might feel good for a little bit. But if you're not right in the inside, all those feelings are going to resurface. So your identity comes from God. God made you. You gotta, and I'm talking about knowing God on a personal level, on an intimate level. Like you, not you just hearing about God. Like you've had a one-on-one experience from God, and you know how powerful and real God is, and you have this connection with God, and you know God made you for a reason, for a purpose. Your confidence, your identity comes from the Lord. Now, granted, we may, as women, struggle with our confidence, but you have to remind yourself who you are. Just like you listen to that music to get you hyped, just like you listen to music to get you in a certain mood, just like you play that song, that love song, to get you in that type of mood. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You play music to remind yourself or to feel certain feelings. You have to remind yourself who you are in Christ. You have to hype yourself up. You have to tell yourself who you are. You gotta constantly be that self-motivator. You can't just say it one time and think that's going to be enough juice for the rest of your life. You gotta juice yourself and gas yourself up in Christ. But this video is short. It is short because that's all I have. But I thought it was a real important topic and video to react to, because I just see so many women regretting it, and it's women in their like late 20s to mid 30s. So hopefully this video blesses a young woman who's maybe fresh out of high school, in high school, or graduating college. I don't know. But and piercings. Let me just talk about piercings. Oh, and surgeries. Yep, let me do that. Because there's this other video I want to react to. Oh my gosh. It's about breast implants. Yes. Oh. Let me do piercings first. I done got carried away. Piercings. You could... Those facial piercings, you might regret those too. I had put like when I was in middle school, high school, this fake little piercing, or I wanted one. Actually, no, I didn't. I wanted one. And I would do like, you know, the little rhinestones on my nose because I wanted something on my face. But I really wanted one of those spectrum piercings, and I'm really glad I didn't get one. But you might regret those as you get older as well. But piercings are, you know, you can always remove them. But let me just jump to surgery. You want to be careful with the surgery, especially the BBLs and stuff, or the butt shots and stuff. You want to be careful because your body does change, ladies. Your body will change, but we'll save that conversation for another one. But listen, y'all, you're beautiful the way that you are. And I came on here without makeup. I have just a little blush, but that's it. In just a tad bit of mascara. But I just want us to understand that we're beautiful, bare face, bare skin, fresh out the shower skin. You're beautiful as you are. You don't need much to look beautiful because your looks, how you were naturally made. You don't need a whole lot of stuff. It's different if you want it, but you don't need it. You're beautiful. You don't need tattoos to look beautiful, to look a certain type of way. I used to think when I was younger, oh, if I just had this little tattoo, it would go with my aesthetic. No, you don't need that. You don't need that. Your beauty comes from within. Instead of trying to do enhancements on the outside, you know what? We be forgetting to do enhancements on the inside. Maybe you do need to take an etiquette class. Maybe you do need to learn how to be feminine. Maybe you do need some morals and some standards and learn how to stick with them. Maybe you do need a little bit more patience, some self-control. Maybe you do need to learn how to say no. Like, let's start working on the inside. Can we do that? Work on that inside. We do so much on the outside. Get all these treatments. There's so many different commercials. Every time I'm on TikTok, it's a new thing. A new serum, a new Botox thing. It's always all these new things. Back in the day, maybe I'll do another video on this. Back in the day, they ain't have no weave, barely any makeup, no enhancements, no nothing. They were drop dead, just pure gorgeous. I know we got stuff. I get it. We got modern technology. Actually, I seen this picture of my grandma, old picture. She had no makeup on. It looked like she just naturally gorgeous. Have y'all ever just seen y'all parents naturally? Like, isn't it crazy how they didn't have access to none of that stuff and they still look just flawless? I think that's amazing. I'm not saying, look, you still do you. I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm just saying. And nowadays, our generation, we do so much with prom. We do a lot, y'all. We do so freaking much. And back then, they probably used a little blush, a little lipstick, a little liner. That was it. But now we do the full face glam. Oh my gosh. All right. I know I got to turn off the. I'm talking too much. But let me just say this, and I'm done. I remember on my 8th grade. Is this 8th grade? Oh my gosh, my 8th grade prom, and I went to prom in 10th grade. I think. Yeah, I think 10th or 11th. I think it was 10. But both proms, I got my makeup done at MAC. No, one of my proms, I got my makeup done at MAC. I looked scary. And my mom would always tell me when I would get my makeup done at MAC, she didn't like it. And I thought she was hating on me. But when I go back and look, I'm like, you know you did not need to do all of that. It made me look scary. I didn't even recognize myself. You don't need that. Anyways, I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I'll see y'all in the next video. Love you guys. Have an amazing day.